Welcome to another day of viewing on public access television. We hope you enjoy today's programming.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. We are building a modern mansion type thing in The Sims 2 today. It's kind of like if Don Lothario moved out of Pleasant View and moved to like Starlight Shores or Del Sol Valley. It's a weird house. I was gonna try to make it more of like an IKEA house, but it's more of just like a luxury modern weird mansion. It's like it's a bachelor pad, and you'll see why this house kind of makes me laugh a whole bunch. Yeah, you'll see it in a few minutes, but oh, there it is. Guess why? That is so stupid. Having a window into your garage like that is psychotic. Anyway, that laugh I just did was even more psychotic. Anyway, yeah, this build, I like it a lot. However, I didn't leave a whole bunch of room in the back of the house for like the pool, the hot tub, the everything else that goes in the backyard. So the pool is like 3 tiles wide. So it's a very small pool, but it's there, and there is a hot tub. Sorry, that window into the garage just kills me. It's so stupid, but it's so like Don Lothario, and it's so like, I'm a man, look at my car. It's so stupid. It's so funny though. Oh man, but yeah, I do like this house a lot though. In the front, there's like a very big front yard. I add like a little pond. I add like some seating, some like Japanese lights. I think it's kind of cool. The house is like kind of, I'm not gonna say it's minimalist, but it's very like modern and like it's very modern. I'll leave it at that. So I do like this house a lot. I think The Sims 2 has some really good assets when it comes to stuff like this. It's kooky and it's dated, but it's also like it's just fun. I don't know. So I like this game a lot. And again, I don't know how to export this, so please don't ask for a download link because I have no idea. I have no clue. So, sorry about that. Maybe one day I'll figure it out and I'll like upload the houses on my Patreon, my free Patreon, linked down below. It's free, completely free. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You get a lot of Sims 4 tray files and, you know, stuff like that. Working on some grocery store custom content right now, which is exciting. So anyway, I'll stop plugging that. I love that sculpture. It's like a lady, but it looks more like a shoe. It's like a shoe lady. I don't know. I've recorded this voiceover already because in the audio it was like janky, so I had to like record it. I don't know why I put the word because in the middle of my sentence. Yeah, so I've kind of already talked through all of my points about this house, and then listened to it back and was like, oh, I sound horrible. So, yeah. So if I'm like talking in circles and like repeat myself or whatever, it's because I've already said everything I wanted to say about this build. But they did release The Sims 2 and The Sims 1 on the EA app thingy today, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to buy The Sims 1. I mean, I have The Sims 2 twice over. I have the discs, and I have the complete collection on the EA app. I mean, like, maybe they fixed, like, the resolution, but, like, knowing the simming community, I'm sure they'll, like, someone will, like, rip it from the new version and put it into the old version, like the resolution, maybe some graphics rules. I have no idea. But knowing this community, you know, they would, because I'm not paying $40 for that game. I'm sorry, I'm not. I already have it. So, The Sims 1, I don't have it, and I've never played it. And... oh, thing about The Sims 2 as well. They did not include The Sims 2 IKEA stuff, which I think is a tragedy, because that is like the greatest pack like ever. Probably like licensing and like international whatever the hell. I don't know. Like they have like the H&M stuff in there, which is good for people, but the IKEA stuff was like top notch. So I'm sure if someone will like release it as like custom content you can put into the game, I'm sure that'll happen. I mean, like the Sims community, like I said, the modding is amazing, and people will find workarounds and ways to import other things into the things that are new. So there's that. But The Sims 1 I think is like $20. And it does include Drew Carey and Avril Lavigne. One of my friends did check. It's so stupid that I was like, does it have them? Because if it doesn't, I don't want it, but it does have them. Because again, it's like a celebrity cameo, so I wasn't entirely sure if they were going to include it. But no, I don't know. I think it was maybe like a year or two after the pandemic, I started making a lot of like Blender meshes to make into custom content, and one of the inspirations for a lot of my custom content was old Sims 1 custom content. And just like Sims 1 store items, like candy store, not grocery store, like pet store, they had really, really good community lot, like displays and like retail stuff. So I really, really wanted to make that in The Sims 4, but I ultimately gave up because those items are very nostalgic for people, and me being a beginner custom content creator, it was like a lot of pressure to make a thing that, one, I had never really seen with my own eyes in the game, and two, it had to be like perfect to like recreate it. So I kind of just gave up on it. I might revive it, and I really, really do want to play The Sims 1 for the very first time and build a house. But, I mean, if I wanted to play The Sims 1, I would have already done it and found a way to play it, you know? So, I don't know. I'm excited, though. I think it's a cool move, and I really hope that it... I'm trying to find, like, the right words here. I hope it pushes the Sims team to make better choices with The Sims 4. You know, I mean, The Sims 4 it's fine, you know, but like releasing 5 kits in 1 month, like I get they're focusing on other things, like the release of these 2, you know, re-releases, and like that's cool, that's fine. But, like, we don't need 5 kits in 1 month. Like, that's a bit egregious. That's a bit crazy. So, you know, I don't know. And I know that the new expansion is businesses and hobbies, which I am very excited for. Whatever form the pack comes in, I'm excited for. It better have more than 10 lots, though. I'm going to say that right now. It better have at least 3 neighborhoods. Give me at least, like, 13 lots. That sounds like such a tiny ask, but, like, it's The Sims 4. And, like, you know, Tomarang gave us 9 lots, and Magnolia Promenade gave us 4. So, it sounds like it's not a big ask, but apparently it is a big ask. But yeah, businesses and hobbies. 2 of my favorite things in The Sims 2, honestly, and The Sims 4. Like I said, I wanted to make, like, retail CC. I love retail lots. I don't know why. In The Sims 2, I would just build, like, malls all the time, grocery stores. So, I mean, it could go one of 2 ways. It could be, like, a complete overhaul of the retail system, like a home business, which it could include, like, the Potter's Wheel, which is my favorite item from The Sims 2. It could include, like, ballerina stuff. It could include, I don't know, soccer, sports, that kind of stuff. Or the business side could include, like, land grab industries, and you could, like, run and operate your own banking business or your own, like, you know, real estate business or banking or either of that. I don't know. You know, it could be very interesting like that. It could be very, like, corporate. in the hobbies could include maybe like golfing and tennis and I don't know, those like rich sports. I don't know. So there's that. It could go one of two ways, and either way it goes, I think would be interesting. My only thing is, if it does go the route of retail, I don't know why we haven't just gotten, or why we didn't just get a version, or an updated version of Get to Work. Because why are you going to put two different retail systems into the game? We already have the retail system from Get to Work. We have Plopsy from the Knitting Stuff Pack. We also have that new table that came with that other stuff pack, that kitchen stuff pack. We also... There's like a third or fourth system. Like, there's a lot of different ways to sell things in The Sims 4. So, you know, do we need it? I don't know. But, like I said, I'm excited either way, because it is something that's, like, right up my alley. I love businesses, I love hobbies. My favorite things to do in The Sims 2 were those two things. So, I mean, hey, if it's bad, it's bad, but I'll still probably buy it. I haven't bought the Puri Sims kit yet. I know it looks incredible. It looks very, like, retro, very vintage. I mean, his stuff is very, like, 60s, mid-century modern. So I'm excited to see how well it fits with just, like, the pure base game. Because I've been on, like, a weird base game building kick recently. There's just something about base game houses that I think are just... I'm someone that kind of struggles to make choices sometimes, and so to have... And I'm also, like, a completionist in The Sims, which is a problem. I am the problem. Hello, it's me. So, given a game, and then I can, like, just play with, like, the bare minimum, and then, like, it's also free, so anyone can just download the houses, play it, have fun with it. That, I think, is super exciting. So, I kind of want to see if I can just build, like, a house with, like, a kit or something, you know? It's, like, it's a fun little challenge. So, I don't know. I mean, I've been playing the game for, like, 10 years, so it's not like I bought everything all at once, you know? It's kind of been, like, a slow, I buy them as they come out type thing. And sometimes when they're on sale, because sometimes The Sims, girl, you're not worth it. Oh, this is where I tried to build a little extension in the front. It didn't work. I built like a pond in the front here. Yeah, again, I've recorded this again. I'm not sure what I've already said. I'm so used to The Sims 4, like, building mode, where you can kind of, like, move buildings and, like, shift things around and, like, pull on walls and things like that, that I was like, I'm just gonna build off this garage. And then it kind of just became that, and that side got really pushed back. And so we have this really big front yard. I had, like, I cannot speak today. I added a lake to it, which is pretty cool. This backyard is so tiny. It's so small, but it works. I think it's fine. The little guest bedroom over there has, like, a little door out to the backyard as well. I think it's nice. It's a nice little build. It's not little. This is not a little house, but I like it. I think, like, I don't know who would live here, like Don Lothario maybe. Although he does not deserve this house. You know, that man does not deserve this house. But I don't know. Someone someone lives in this house. I don't know who. I don't know. It's a cool house though. Do you see, like, when I started talking about, like, the build, I don't know what to talk about. So there's that. I put sports memorabilia upstairs. So maybe, like, the person that owns this house was, like, an ex-sport person. They're, like, maybe they're in, like, the athlete career, you know, and they have, like, a lot of money. I don't know. Anyway, I'm, like, talking about this entire thing, which is good, because the last video I was kind of sick. I got my flu shot and my COVID booster, like a week and a half ago, and like ever since then it's been like every day is kind of like a new symptom, like leaves or goes, or like leaves or comes. It's very strange. Like one day I'll have like a cough, the next day I won't, the next day I'll have like a sore throat, the next day I won't. Like it's very strange what's going on right now. And I know that like the bird flu thing is happening, which is kind of scary because like no one really knows what's going on with that. It's kind of like COVID Part 2, which is incredible. But at least we have The Sims 1 and Sims 2 to play while we're all in lockdown again, right? I'm kidding. We never went in lockdown. We should have, but we didn't. Anyway, that's a whole nother story for a different time. I don't know. I hope I'm not like sick with something crazy, or it's just like a weird endless sickness that just keeps on like coming and going and coming and going. So I don't know. It's weird, but you know, kind of getting over it, which is good. So yeah, I don't know. This bedroom was interesting because I wanted to use as many weird bedroom patterns that would kind of remind me of like Don Lothario. You know, so like that cheetah print just screams Don Lothario to me. And I put it on like a little raised platform. Which is really funny. I think I make the carpet red, and then the carpet, I think it's just gray on like the bottom. So I don't know how practical this bedroom would be in The Sims or in real life, honestly. But I think it's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird. So, and I do add a bar out here because, you know, it wouldn't be a house without 2 bars and a kitchen. Oh, and I do change, I may have showed already, I put the stove in front of a window, which is a stupid idea, and I did move the window, no, I moved the stove over and the window stays the same. Sorry, that was a dumb detail you guys didn't need to know about, but my brain was like, you gotta move it, so I moved it. And I added some shrubbery up there. Oh, and the video is almost over. Oh my god, I talked like the entire time. Go me. I haven't done it in a very long time. That sounded very annoying. Go me. Ew. But like, it's been a while since I've had like a voiceover and I haven't like cut myself off. This may have been very annoying for a lot of people, this voiceover. So, if you made it till the end, hello. But if you didn't, I mean, you're not here anymore, but I also don't really blame you because I can be annoying sometimes. Anyway, the video's over. I'm still talking. I will see you in the next video. Okay. Yep. And goodbye. Okay. Cool.